Hello everybody, MorbTron here. Today is September 3rd, 2019, which makes it a Tuesday and a reset day, and Lord Saladin has packed up his Iron Banner and left the tower, and he will return one more time before Shadowkeep, which is now less than 1 month away. Now, usually when we're 1 month away from a release of a new thing, Bungie just kind of lets us coast. You know, collect your things, finish up whatever you got left to do, because we're not releasing anything new. Well, today they did actually release a quality of life update, which I'll be going over with you right now, actually. So if we go all the way back up to the top here. By the way, sorry about my voice. I'm a little bit under the weather today, so I might have to, I don't know, mute to cough or something. Hopefully it goes away quick, though. It's just a little cold. But the stack size limit for a lot of things, like planetary materials, gunsmith materials, Vanguard, basically any token, has been increased to 9,999 if it is still a token that we use. Braytech schematics, if you're looking to get a Braytech weapon for the Wayfarer title and you just have terrible luck getting them, now there is a small duplicate protection in there. You're no longer limited to 1 per day, and the drop rate for them has just been increased as well. Now, the Wendigo and the Mountaintop quests have been nerfed, so they're easier to get. I didn't think the Wendigo was all that difficult to get, just basically just grinding strikes. But the Wendigo is garbage, so I guess making something easier to get isn't a bad thing if it's not all that great. The Mountaintop, though, is amazing, and they made that a lot easier to get. So there you go. If you have not completed those quests yet, you can now do so much easier. Gambit Prime and Reckoning. This is the one that I'm most excited for here. I'm trying to get myself a good spare rations, or a better spare rations than I have. And there has been bad luck protection added in, so further increasing it rather. Because they did add the initial bad luck protection in a few months ago. And Tier 3 Reckoning has even higher drop rates, and just drop rates overall have been increased. So that's fantastic news. I'll probably spend some time in Reckoning this week. There was some issue with Eververse refunds that's been fixed, and character boosts can no longer be purchased. However, if you're still holding on to them, or if you purchase Forsaken for the first time, you can still get your character boost from that. Now going back into the game. I don't know, you probably hear my cat, Mr. Mushi, in the background, playing with his rattle toy. Cat's gonna do what cat's gonna do. We'll check out the solar system, and then we'll check to see what Tess Everest has for us this week. Now, the Flashpoint is on Mars. And as far as the Dreaming City goes, it is a week 1, or the first week in the Curse cycle, so Petrovenge is in the Strand. In the Crucible, the weekly playlist is Lockdown, if you're interested in that. Gambit, for Reckoning, we should have the Shade of Oryx boss, so if you're looking for a spare rations, Doomsday Grenade Launcher, now is your chance to farm and get your hands on one of them. Other weapons are available as well, just those are the ones that are specific to the Shade of Oryx. And then we have the Vanguard playlist, which has the Corrupted, which gives you the Horror's Least Energy Pulse Rifle. It's a 540 RPM. It's pretty okay. We have the Strange Terrain, which gives you the Braytech Rocket Launcher. Again, if you're going for the Wayfarer title, you need that. And the Will of the Thousands, which gives you the Exotic Transmat effect, where you get thrown up out of a hive worm god's mouth. Good times. Alright, Tess, I hear you talking in the background. We're going to get to you right now.
Welcome, Guardian.
So, available for purchase for Bright Dust this week. We have some random sparrow that nobody cares about. We have the Techno Scarab ornament for the Kepri's Horn, which is an exotic that is pretty bad. Can't wait for the fixes and the sandbox changes for Shadowkeep. Hopefully these things will be useful at some point in time. And we have the weapon ornament for the Drang Baroque, which is the version of Drang from Menagerie. So here you go, you have the ornament for that if you want it. I personally don't care, so I'm not going to buy it. And then we have the Bright Dust tab here. We have the You Go Ahead emote. Has not been sold for Bright Dust yet. Your Guardian's just a little bit winded from whatever happened. We have a Kit Bash shell, which has a very Borderlands-esque vibe. Everything, it's a mixture of ghost shells that are just kind of beaten up and it's just held together by some wire and probably some band-aids and some tape. That is very Borderlands-y, in my opinion, right there. That looks like it could be a Borderlands ghost, and it probably was inspired by it. Now we have the Intrepid Discovery Grips, which is the Season 7 Eververse gloves or Hunter, if you want those. We have the Ronin weapon ornament for Izanagi's Burden. Makes it look pretty cool, actually. I like the look of that. And we have the Dirty Work ornament for the Dread Adventure, which is not the one from Reckoning or Gambit Prime. This is the old Gambit Sniper, if you want that ornament there. And we have the Bray Legacy for the Polaris Lance, which this weapon ornament does actually change the field of view for the scope, and it also increases the barrel length by like twice as much, which does actually increase range, people have found out. So even though it is a scout rifle, increasing the range a bunch won't really matter, but this weapon ornament is worth picking up, especially going into Shadowkeep, where scout rifles aren't going to be terrible, and the Polaris Lance is actually, I think, the best scout rifle out there right now anyway. So there we go. As far as shaders, this week we have the Amethyst Veil, which is what my Titan is currently using. And we have the Precursor Vex Chrome, which is from Curse of Osiris, and actually looks very, very good. It's got some I don't know, some fibrous pattern to it in your armor, and I like it. It's not super shiny white, and it doesn't overpower you with white. There's some black and gold in there as well. I actually really, really dig that. And then we have a signal processed transmat effect. Pretty cool. There we go. That is going to be it for this video. If you want to show your support, hit that like button for me. I would greatly appreciate it. It means a whole lot to me. Hit that like button. Do it. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Get ready for Shadowkeep with me. Be going hard into that. And hit the notification bell if you haven't yet. Be part of the notification squad, and be just amazing. Be a good person, you know? Just be an amazing person. But that's it. Don't forget to have a good day, everybody. And I'll catch you all next time.